We are live, 15 out of 15 channels. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Wow. 27 likes on my tweet. You guys, thank you so much for that. What's up, everybody? How is it going? Why are they blurring the top of Twitter? That is so stupid. Some fucking re-engineered cunt. What was something that was... Okay, I'm not seeing any chat. So nobody's coming in and saying hello. What's up? California will be the first state to achieve health for all. Health for all. Whatever. I mean, they've got that program there, but it sucks. You know, they're bragging about Medicare for all. Dude, I tried to get into their program, and they wanted to charge me $650 a month for medical care. I told them to go fuck themselves. So I went a year or two without health insurance. Yeah, because fuck California. Because fuck $650 medical insurance when they sit there and they tell you, yeah, everyone's going to have Medicare. Everyone's going to have health care. You know? You were charging me $650 monthly, so I moved to Florida to have a nice life. All caps, because fuck you. You know? When I'm typing in all caps, it means I'm pissed off. Hey, freaking Oracle, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Big Merc is here. You finished a side job roof coat. Okay, cool, man. That sounds good. Hippie Chick, hello. Your case oil, forget about it. $650 a month for insult that you may not need more than for insurance. No, I heard something about working. Look, what freaking Oracle said, been working, eating, sleeping. I heard something on YouTube this morning, and I shared it on my profile. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you may have seen the video that I shared. I'll go ahead and I'll play it for you. It's a long video, but it's worth it. You guys should hear this guy speak. It's a 10-minute video, but...
Do the rich people cringe and say, don't tell them that?
Yes. Don't tell people what you know.
Don't tell people what you know. I'll stop from time to time and I'll interject my opinion.
PhD, all that stuff. I go home and ask him, so why don't we learn about money in school? And he looked at me and said, because the government doesn't let us teach that subject. The government tells us what we can teach and what we can't teach. I thought that was strange. And I said, but aren't we going to school to learn about money? He says, no, your job is to get a job. I said,
Oracle.
but you get a job to earn money.
Oracle.
He goes, no, you're supposed to just get a job. I went, no. Isn't the purpose of a job to earn money? He goes, you're correct. I said, so why don't I just learn about money? I can skip the job part, you know?
See, they want you to get a job so you'll never make enough money to be successful. Because that's what a job does to you. And freaking Oracle is just about to figure out that he doesn't need a fucking job anymore. He's going to do it with crypto. And he's going to find out he's not going to need that stupid job anymore. You know? These jobs are there to keep you down, to keep you pinned down, to make you think that you're working towards something great. And the next thing you know, you're dead. And it never came. That thing you were waiting for, that windfall, you know, that glorified cash, you know, that you were going to get from winning the lottery or from winning a lawsuit. Oh man, I can't wait till somebody hits me, you know, so I can go win $1 million in a lawsuit. This is what you have to look forward to. And they know that when you get a job and you just do this menial bullshit for somebody day after day, you'll never succeed in anything except just keeping the system satisfied. And this system sucks.
And he got flustered and he says,
I mean,
well, learn about
like he said, I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. I mean, my life doesn't suck. My life is great. You know, I must actually give a fuck about y'all, huh? Isn't that funny? I'm actually one of those people that benefits from the shitty, crappy system. But I'm dishing it out. I'm not gonna keep it all bottled up and not admit that I play into it as well as everybody else does. Hey, Daniela Fernanda Lopez. How's it going, Daniela Fernanda Lopez? How are you?
why don't you ask your best friend's father about money? And I said, why? That's Mike. So why ask him? He says, because Mike's father is an entrepreneur.
So go ask him why a job is important. And he'll tell you about how he makes his money. Right? This is so relatable to something that I learned when I was younger, when I got into the recording industry. You know, and my parents helped me at the time, and I went into school. I went into like a trade school, you know, Full Sail, and I studied audio engineering. So I could get a job, you know, and I realized it wasn't about getting a job. It was about starting my own recording studio and running my own business. That was the only way I was going to make money, you know, and I realized that. But I had a friend that I grew up with. We went to high school together. You know, he's dead now. But before he died, he was a very successful audio engineer. And he didn't go to school. When I spent all that money on an education, he spent he had a lot of money too, and he spent all his money on equipment and just built a studio and learned how to use it as he went. And by the time I graduated school, he was working with big name artists. He was already had a name for himself in the industry. And it's too bad he got so wrapped up with cocaine it ended up killing him. He died of a heart attack before he was 50. He was very successful before he got involved in, you know, before he let drugs kill him. And, you know, that was what I learned, was that if you listen to these idiots that tell you go to school and study, listen to what this guy says about school and education, what he tells his teacher. It's going to come up.
And I said, what are you? He says, I'm an employee. I'm a government employee. I went, oh, what's the difference? He says, the difference is an entrepreneur must know about money, or they're no longer entrepreneurs. And he says an employee doesn't have to know anything about money, because the government will take care of them, the company will take care of them.
Right?
So I'm all confused. But I took my dad's advice and I trundled over to Mike's father's office and knocked on his door and I said, hey, I'm here, 9 years old. Teach me about money.
9 years old.
Beat it, kid, you know. But that's where the story of Rich Dad, Poor Dad started. And finally, through persistence, my rich dad started teaching me about money on one condition.
Okay, I am not Daniela. I am your friend Rafael. I have hacked my face page. Rafael, how's it going, brother? Somebody hacked your Facebook page and change the name to Daniela Fernanda Lopez? Rafael, I'm glad you're here. I miss seeing you in the live stream chat, bro. I'm so glad you're here. You know, you can always catch me on YouTube, too. I'm broadcasting to YouTube as well, not just Facebook. It's Nays Garden on YouTube. I'm live there right now. All right, Daniela. Or is Daniela your girlfriend and you're using her account? Let's keep listening to this guy while a friend of the show here, Rafael, tells us what's going on. Hey, brother. Hey, James. My name is Rafael. Yeah, Rafael. I know you, buddy. You're... Yeah. I know you, bro. You're talking in all caps. Makes you look crazy.
And that condition was he would never pay me. He says, the moment I pay you, you think like an employee. He says, that's the trap.
That's the trap.
Entrepreneurs work for free.
Entrepreneurs work for free.
And now I'm 9 years old, my head's going cracking in half. He says, you never want a paycheck. You understand that, kid? I said, okay, I got it. And he says, well, how do I make money? He says, that's what entrepreneurs figure out. It's like, so how do I learn about money? So he would just break out a Monopoly game board. So I would work for free and pick up cigarette butts, and he had hotels and restaurants, and I would clean and do menial tasks. And as I got older, I started getting into office work and marketing and accounting, and I was an apprentice basically, but I always worked for free. And he would teach me about money, but the way he taught me about money was playing Monopoly. And finally one day I got upset. I said, well, when are you going to teach me about money? He says, what do you think we're doing? We're playing Monopoly. He goes, no. What do you think we're doing?
Anyone else yeet into Luna at the bottom and clear quick 15,000%? Love this guy. I don't know. I heard they were bringing Luna back. I saw it on Twitter, but I'm not a get rich quick kind of guy. You know, I'll end up leaving my money in there and not pulling it out at the right time. So I just don't even fuck with that shit. I'm a long-term hodler. But yeah, man, I see Luna's come back, right? They're bringing it back. I don't know, man. I stay the fuck away from that shit. I'll let people like the freaking Oracle make money off shit like that.
We're playing Monopoly. Says,
I'm more like this guy. I'm a fucking entrepreneur, man.
I'm teaching about money.
I'm an entrepreneur.
And then that's when you have one greenhouse. He says, there's many formulas for great success in money. There's thousands of them, but one of the best ones found gave him Monopoly. It still is today. 4 greenhouses, 1 bed hotel. I said, what? He says, one of the greatest ways to acquire great wealth is playing Monopoly in real life. 4 greenhouses, 1 bed hotel. But is that all there is? He goes, that's it. And he says, what do you think I'm doing? And I went, I don't know. So then he took me out, he showed me his greenhouses. And 10 years later, when I was 19, I was now in school in New York, and I come back to Hawaii, and Rich Dad had bought the biggest piece of land smack dab in the middle of Waikiki Beach.
3 zeros?
And when you go to Waikiki Beach today, you'll see the Hyatt Regency Hotel. That was his hotel.
Just like the game
They're pumping
Monopoly.
the shit out of
Just like
Luna
the game
on
Monopoly.
Twitter, man. They're giving it
Acquired
out for
assets and they
free.
became bigger assets.
He just kept what's called an assemblage, because that property wasn't that big at the time, so he had to buy out all the small guys. Because Waikiki was a little dirt water little town, so he'd buy out this shop owner, buy that shop owner, and it took him a while, but he finally assembled this large piece of property, and then he and Hyatt put up this giant hotel. And it just sold for $800 million.
Dude, that's almost $1 billion.
That's how I learned about money.
That guy sold that hotel and almost made $1 billion. The guy that taught him about money.
Financial crashes. I've had people stab me in the back, but they're all good because I grow from it. That's spirituality.
Look,
people who are afraid of making mistakes, like
when he gets to talking about teaching in school, man, that's when you guys are going to hear the real message that I want you to hear.
School.
It's coming up.
They don't ever grow. because spirituality is there's good and there's bad, there's right and there's wrong, there's up and there's down. Most people only want to be right, they only want to be positive. Well, you can't have that. That's not reality. Well, I wasn't poor by most people's standards, but I came from a family with a poor attitude, if you know what I mean. Because rich, poor, middle class, poverty starts with a fundamental attitude. Poverty is passed on. It's taught in your families. And middle class is taught in families. And so the people right now who are sitting at home, who are struggling financially or worried about money or unhappy, they may be making a lot of money, but unhappy with what they're doing, it was probably taught to you.
Too busy working for the man.
Super ego was taught, get a job.
Bro, Luna is still freight training. If you wanted to get on Luna, it's not too late. I just don't do that shit, man. But you guys, if you're wanting to get Luna, I mean, and you have access to it, you can pick up some Luna right now. You know, they're selling it on Pancake Swap too. I traded 0.1 ETH for 784,000 Luna. Didn't catch the bottom though, so we will see if it pumps more. Wow, Rip. That's great, man. I love that you're doing that, man. I love that you're doing that. Keep telling us about the moves that you guys make in crypto. It's fantastic. Seen a lot of nice bums at the beach yesterday.
Hard, or you'll never be rich, or the rich are evil, or whatever. The school system will never teach you about money. The school system is designed to teach you to be an employee, which is important, or a doctor or a lawyer, a specialist, but never about money.
Here it is. School
And
doesn't teach you about
what
money.
lack is real business knowledge, like accounting,
Not school.
like debt, like taxes.
They don't teach that in school.
You gotta know that stuff.
That's what
but
they should
don't
teach you, but they don't, right?
anybody.
This is what you send your kids to every day.
So, and then when people ask me, how did your rich dad learn this when your poor dad, a PhD, didn't? And the answer is very simply, my rich dad was again my best friend's father. His father died when he was 13. So his rich dad had this family business at 13 to run. So he had to drop out of school, which was his blessing. You know, there's blessings and, sometimes the blessing doesn't look like a blessing, but it turned.
That's what happened to my friend Brett, the audio engineer. He got out of school. I went into school. I spent all my money on an education, and he spent all his money on a recording studio on the equipment. And he ended up way more into music and more successful with it than I ever got. This is it right here, guys. This is the knowledge. This is the life knowledge you've been looking for. Over 22 million people have already seen this on the internet. If you have not seen it yet, welcome to the party. I'm glad you're finally arriving. This is very important.
A blessing.
It's going to get here in a
And
second.
then his teachers became his bookkeeper,
He's gonna tell
his
you about
accountant,
calculus
his attorney,
here in a
his
second.
banker,
And that's the
his
most
real
important
estate
thing.
agents. So he
The
has what I
hypocrisy and the
call real
bullshit
teachers.
behind the
Nothing
education that we
fake
give our
teachers
kids
in
today.
school.
Cheers.
You see, most teachers in school, they're out of ethics. They teach subjects they themselves don't practice. I asked the teacher, I said, I'm in my third year of calculus now. It was called strength of materials. I said, am I ever going to use this stuff? He goes, no. I said, why do you teach it? He says, because I get paid. I said, do you ever use it? He goes, no. And that's why, you have to, in life, one of the things I suggested people, you got to find a real teacher versus a fake teacher. And a fake.
When I was in algebra, I didn't hear a thing. I failed it. I didn't understand it. I had to go to summer school and take an alternate course to get through. I couldn't understand algebra, right? Never made it to advanced math. Never made it into calculus, trigonometry. It wouldn't have made sense to me either. And I'm so glad I never wasted my time with that bullshit. I'm just kind of curious. Any of y'all that made it through trig, that made it through any of those advanced math courses, are you using it today, and how so? Let me know in the chat. And let me know in the future chat as well. Write it down. Love to see the responses. All the people that are using trigonometry, and calculus and algebra in their daily lives.
If somebody doesn't do what they teach. And a real teacher is doing what they teach every day. So my accountants, my attorneys, they're in it every single day. That's how I learn, because every day I'm solving problems in my business.
You hopped out of that business.
I have accountants and attorneys and bankers and all these people on speed dial because I'm solving problems with my
He
team.
learns from those people. He learns from
I
experts.
see you giving this knowledge out, and
Yeah.
do the rich people cringe and say, "Don't tell them that, Rob"?
Yes. Don't tell people what you know. Keep them.
Do rich people cringe and say, don't tell people what you know? You know, whoever said that to him, I'd love to spit on those people. Because I'm all about sharing information. That is that this show is all about. It's just a giant dump of everything that I could possibly bring you guys to enrich your lives in any way that I possibly can. And for me to hear that there's people that tell someone like that, hey man, bottle that stuff up and keep it to yourself. We don't need more millionaires. We don't need more successful people. We don't need more happiness. What? People are insane, man. People are greedy and insane, and it doesn't even fucking make sense. You know, sports have taught all of you to be petrified of competition. You know? So just eliminate the competition before it even gets to you. Don't even tell them that there's a game.
But, you know, unfortunately, the poor, as was in the Bible, I'm not very religious, the poor will always be amongst us, because it starts up here.
Right, it's that fear mentality.
It's in their words, you know, and the words become flesh. Again, I'm not really religious. I flunked out of Sunday school also. But when they say I can't afford it or I can't do that, they go down.
Where's all my calculus and trigonometry and algebra users out there, huh? Not a single person. Did you guys notice that in the chat? Not a single person said they use algebra, calculus, or trigonometry at all in their daily lives. Nobody. I guess we don't have any fucking physicists or rocket scientists in the chat today, huh? Huh, I wonder where all my physicists and rocket scientists are.
Become what they say. My PhD daddy says, what do you think I am, made of money? I can't afford that.
Listen, the attitude.
And my rich dad would say,
How do I afford
that's
it?
why he's poor. Poor people say, I can't afford it, I can't do that, I don't have time. Because this is an
Rich
escape.
people say, how do I afford that?
It's an escape. You know
How
what I mean?
can I get
You just
that?
say, I can't afford
Not,
it.
I
And
can't.
your rich dad used to say what instead of "I can't afford it"?
How can I afford it? How can I do that? You know, what would it take? Or why should I do that?
That's what freaking Oracle
He says
does.
a question opens a mind, a statement closes the
That's why you guys should be watching freaking Oracle, and he's going to help you with shit like that. You should watch The High Ride, too. You should watch both of those dudes, man. They'll inspire you on shit like this. This is so important, and so many people out there just don't get it. And you trust the government, and you trust the education system. They just put a cue ball in Florida education system. They just installed a cue ball. Read it with me. Let's read together, shall we? DeSantis recently appointed Byrd's wife, Esther Byrd, a former Marine who works in her husband's law office, to the State Board of Education. She defended theories of QAnon, a far-right conspiracy cult that says, I couldn't say that better, that says the world is ruled by Satan-worshipping child molesters after the couple was seen flying a QAnon flag on their boat. Thanks, Ron DeSantis. He's appointing cue balls to rule over your children in Florida. And you're voting Republican still? You know, shouts out to all the Republicans out there. Hey, I'm Adidas. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I think my brain just melted inside my skull just a little bit more. Just lost some more brain cells, man. Having to read that article to you guys. Let's finish this. This is almost over.
When you say I can't afford it, your mind shuts down, and you become what you say.
You become what you
Rugby
say.
is a team sport, but so is soccer. The rules are different. And other people are golfers. They play by themselves. And so everybody's different. So my game financially is business, number one. Second
Cannabis
is
heals,
real
yeah,
estate.
but rarely though, right?
So what I say
If
to
you're
young
designing
people is
shit,
you find your game.
Engineering, I understand. It's just what he said. You know, why aren't they teaching you finances? Why aren't they teaching you how to work with money? Why aren't they teaching kids crypto and cannabis right now? You know? Just came home from an exhausting photo shoot. Why was a photo shoot exhausting for you? What were you? How? Or what? Okay, explain all this photo shoot to me, Adidas. I want to understand what you mean. My mother is asking me to tamp it down a little, people. Tamp it down, people.
They're trying to watch TV, man.
You know, I am certain that they are going to miss out on the plot of Bonanza if I speak too loud over here. And my dad is just focused on it right now. If you say you can't, you never will. I'm getting your right. If you say you can't, you never will. Then, nay, brother, take a hit with me. Okay. Because the customer was fuckwit. I think that's the proper term. You was a fuckwit. You said fuckwit. I love that. I love that you said that word. I love that you, God, why can't I click the right button right now? Oh my God, where is it? There it is. It's the one that's highlighted in blue, obviously. Okay, put that in the middle, where it belongs. Okay, where is this? There we go. We'll put that on the top. Your mom likes hearing what you say. She's just hiding it. No, she does not. She's being exposed to all of my shows, dude. She does not like it at all. You know, she disagrees with a lot of what I say, and you don't want that kind of stuff imposed on you when you're in the comfort of your own home, when you're in your fortress of solitude, bro. And now there is this ass clown in your living room 3 times a day, just popping off. Yeah, she's not liking it. I wouldn't say she's liking it, Oracle. Let's just sip our coffee slowly here and be honest with ourselves. This is really good coffee. There were a couple of deer in the backyard earlier, right before I started the show, but they're gone now. I did the individual, got in a fight with some random people walking there, totally aggressive and random. I'm Adidas. What is going on? Why? I guess people are just stressed out, man, and all tensed up. Everybody needs to just smoke and calm down. Makes life interesting, though. Freaking Oracle, I'm Adidas. I sip with you coffee with a view. Bro, I'm like sitting here trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I want to put some more cannabis on this. It's got ashes on it, but I want to kind of recharge it. Speaking of recharge, I wonder where Iceman is. Yo, Iceman, where you at? Why you hiding? Iceman's going to go into hiding. Every time I ask him to come down to the springs, he seems to disappear. I can't get him to go down there. We have so much fun down there. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like, but it's a Springs day, son. Okay. So, my biggest bitch about my education is that I had a hard time reading and writing, and it shows now. And never had someone in the education system pull me aside after I said about it and help me. Cannabis heals. Thinking of getting a Nug Smasher and new rigs, start using concentrates. Hell yeah, man. There's too much white. Too many white hairs. I'm hiding them back here behind my ears. Like this. Now they are hidden. Now I shall move the darker hair over the top of the white hair. Like this. There. I've just taken 15 years off of my age. Natural hair color. Naturally coloring my hair to look younger. Not white, Arctic silver. I am Poseidon. I need some kind of a thing to hold like this and stand like this. There's a cute stick right over there, bro. I am Poseidon. of the sea and the waves and the creek where I pull the glass bongs, magically pulling 13-year-old glass bongs from the creek to smoke on this show. You're welcome. Cheers. You guys appreciate every time I hit this bong and realize that I found this in my creek. You guys gotta appreciate that shit, right? I know I do. The German approves the sufficient way of glass recycling. 13 years of recycling a piece of glass. Do you know what's interesting though? There was no bowl and no downstem. And I should ask him about that. Like, did he have the bowl and downstem for years? And he must have been like, where's the bong at? You know, or what happened? Or is the bowl and downstem in there too? Did he take those out and set that? I could dig around in there and maybe find those, bro. That would be bad as fuck. Because I know almost exactly where I found this thing at. I don't know about everyone else, but I definitely do. I keep seeing the fucking word buffalo today. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. This was awesome. Maybe he was in so much trouble that he forgot it happened to me. Mom's flowers in the garden one day, poof, random bong in the bushes. Must find bowl and stem. I don't know. At least 8 people have been killed in a mass shooting at a Buffalo, New York supermarket 11 minutes ago. Dude, what the fuck? Mom,
What?
do you remember earlier today when I told you Buffalo?
Yes?
Jesus Christ. I've been seeing that word all day today, and I'm like, why do I keep seeing the word Buffalo? And now, 10 minutes ago, 8 people were just killed in a mass shooting in Buffalo.
Wow.
Yeah, that's freaky, right?
Buffalo, New York?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that was it. Buffalo, New York was what I kept seeing.
Right.
I was like, what were we talking about Buffalo so much?
That's amazing.
I kept seeing it.
Oh, man. What a screw up.
Holy shit, dude. That's almost like a premonition, bro. I keep seeing the word Buffalo and keep Buffalo. And why do I keep seeing fucking Buffalo today? Wow, dude. I'm still a wizard even without the beard. There you go. Wow, dude. I look over and I'm like, it says just trending sports Buffalo. I'm like, what is this about the Buffalo Bills? You know? I've been seeing shit about Buffalo all day. This is crazy. I click on. I'm like, I'm not even gonna click on Buffalo because I've been seeing shit about Buffalo all day. I've been getting trolled by Buffalo, and I'm like, wait, I wonder what it is. So I click on it. Mass shooting in Buffalo, and I'm like, I feel like I'm in that goddamn movie. Final Destination, having a premonition, dude. You know, Iceman, dude. Ice. Listen to what happened to me, Dabs Up. Listen to what happened to me, bro. I was seeing the word Buffalo all day today. And 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, there was a mass shooting in Buffalo. 8 people dead. And I've been seeing the word Buffalo all day today, since the morning, bro. I bet you if I look in here, I'll see there was something about Buffalo in this fucking paper somewhere. I just kept seeing Buffalo everywhere, dude. And I even said it to my mom. I was like, Buffalo. She's like, it's like Buffalo, New York. She's like, Buffalo, New York. I'm like, Buffalo, New York. Dude. Just kept seeing it. I didn't realize that anything was going to happen, dude. But I kept seeing that fucking... I kept seeing Buffalo, bro, all day. And it was to the point where I literally mentioned it to my mom, you know? Do you guys plan on coming to Atlanta? Graham Elwood liked Nick Brown's tweet. What? Are you guys coming to Atlanta? Dude, did I retweet that for you, bro? Like, retweet. Dude, I didn't even retweet your tweet, bruh. You didn't even tweet that shit at me, but you did tweet it at me. Fuck yeah, you did, son. I was like, I saw that tweet. I don't know why I didn't like it. I should have liked it and retweeted it for you. Graham Elwood, bro. That's awesome, man. That's so cool that you could go on Twitter and Graham Elwood will like your fucking tweet. You know, you're not going to get that kind of interaction with someone like that anywhere else except for going to his podcast and paying for it. For a fucking super chat. Actually, Graham reads random chats. He's actually pretty good about it. Graham does. I don't know if I'm the only one, but does quite a lot of shit like that happen in Buffalo? No, Buffalo's not a violent place. I kept seeing Buffalo, bro, today. I'm trying to remember the last place I saw it. I can't remember any of the places I saw it, but I kept seeing it. God damn, bro. That's fucking wrong. At least 8 people have been killed in mass shooting at a Buffalo, New York supermarket. Law enforcement says multiple people were shot Saturday afternoon. Police tweeting. Shooter is also dead. A man wearing military-style gear entered the Tops Friendly Market shortly after 2:30 p.m. on Jefferson Avenue and began firing a rifle. Oh my God. Imagine if you're in that market. Someone just walks in there and just starts blasting away. Dude. This incident right here is going to resonate. Watch. I have a feeling, because of the chill that I just got from it, we've had so many mass shootings before, but I have a feeling that most people it's going to resonate the fact that could literally be anybody at any grocery store, anywhere in this country, and what would you do if you were the second person If that guy came in with the gun, your back was turned, you were like taking something off a shelf, you heard pop, and you just go to turn around to even see what's going on, and you take one through the head, and you're the second person dead. And you never even got to see the assailant. And that could have been any one of us. You start thinking about that, and I have a feeling that this incident, for some reason, is going to resonate with people around the United States. Just because of the feeling it gives me. Hey, Mom, that was a supermarket in Buffalo.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and the gunman is dead.
Okay. Wow. Terrible.
He did it with a rifle.
Oh, God. How many people did he kill?
At least 8.
Oh, my God. You go grocery shopping, you get murdered. Nice.
Now it says 9.
Oh, God.
45 minutes ago. It was in his manifesto, the white supremacist mass shooter who live streamed himself shooting 9 people. God, he live streamed it. He live streamed it on the internet. New York supermarket killing 2 reveals that he was motivated to do so by the white replacement theory that has been pushed by Trump. Can you believe this? Is that true? Or is this a narrative that they made up? Dude, is this a white supremacist, dude? Let's get the most up to the minute. America, we have a gun problem. Okay, the Buffalo supermarket shooter live streamed his killings. This is someone else. And posted an online manifesto because he wants his white supremacist beliefs to spread as far and wide as possible. We don't have to spread his propaganda by sharing copies of the stream and manifesto on social media. So that's 8 Americans are dead because a racist 18-year-old had access to an AR-15. So 18 years old.
Oh, my God.
White.
Did he kill him or did he kill himself?
Don't know that.
You don't know?
No, I don't know that. I wouldn't be surprised if he killed himself. That was probably the whole point of what he did, actually, was to just kill himself. Not to bring, attention to white supremacy. I think if you're wanting to be a white supremacist and you saw that, it might turn you off a little bit. You might be like, yeah, that could have been me or my mom. Or anybody that I know. And I wonder if he killed white people.
I don't know.
Who were the victims?
I don't know. It'll be on the news tonight, I'm sure.
It's probably on the news right now.
Well, I'm not watching the news now. I don't want to watch the news.
It's live. The news live updates on my Twitter feed. All these people. I'm getting this from multiple sources. All this information.
You got mail, man.
Okay, thank you.
Except
All right. Thank you. All right. Suicide by cop. Sokol, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, bro? I'm so glad you're here. Just another martyr. I could be wrong, though, and if I am, I'll admit it. Suicide by cop. Oh, did the police kill the guy? There was another white supremacist mass murder in Norway. That guy killed 50 people. Someone did it in El Paso, 22 murdered, I guess. Oh, there's more. Phil Murphy, Bridget Gabriel. Don't share the link to the Buffalo Shooters Manifesto. Don't take screenshots and highlight the worst parts. Don't spread this garbage in the guise of trying to understand it because it's racist, conspiratorial drivel. Trying to control, I mean, yeah, there's crazy people out there that say crazy shit, but when you sit there and you try to control what they say, it just, God, man, that's a very unattractive look for you. You know? Gesundheit.
Thanks, honey.
Trying to silence people, trying to censor people. You know, I understand this guy was a murderer and he doesn't deserve to get his words out and shit. But why the fuck do you need to sit there and try to control anyone's speech, you know? No matter who or what they are. This is that slippery slope. You gotta give people free fucking speech, man. You know? Buffalo. He said white people are being replaced and identified as a white supremacist. And he also identified as an anti-Semite. That was literally one of his... Great. My mom's like, perfect. Oh, the death 18 seconds ago. The death toll's up to 10 now. 10 dead. Jesus Christ, bro. I wonder if he killed anyone anywhere else before he got to the supermarket that they don't know about yet, you know? It's very possible. You know, oftentimes someone like that, they'll kill their parents, their family first, and then they'll go off and they'll do this. You know? Who knows? 10 people now, man. Getting this from my Twitter feed. I'm on the Buffalo. You just type in Buffalo, hit enter, and it'll automatically update everything that says Buffalo in it. Chuck Schumer says, I'm actively monitoring the situation with the grocery store shooting in Buffalo. We're standing with the people of Buffalo. If you're in Buffalo, please follow the guidance of local law enforcement. What? Chuck Schumer is such an idiot. Mom, Chuck Schumer tweets, if you're in Buffalo, please follow the guidance of local law enforcement. After claiming, he's standing with the people of Buffalo. Do what the police tell you. Holy shit. Already? You're going to start with that? Man, that's going to piss people off right there. Chuck Schumer, I'm here to tell you that the waiter, you need to taste the soup. There is something wrong here. I don't know what's wrong with the soup, waiter. Do you know who I am? I'm a Chuck Schumer. Taste the soup. Where's the spoon? Now it says, now one person says it appears a suspect was arrested. Dude. Let's see if they've updated it. At least 10 dead now. Yeah, mass shooting. So they have updated it. At least 10 people were killed Saturday afternoon in a shooting at a supermarket in Buffalo. Details weren't immediately available. The shooter wasn't identified. Two officials were not permitted to speak publicly. Spokesperson for supermarket didn't respond. Gunmen entered the supermarket with a rifle and opened fire. One of the officials said investigators believe the man may have been live streaming the shooting, and we're looking into whether he had posted a manifesto online. The official cautioned the investigation was in preliminary stages and that authorities hadn't yet discerned a clear motive, but were investigating whether it shows. I bet you if I just Google the manifesto, I'll see it. Manifesto, Buffalo. Manifesto, Buffalo, shooter. I don't see it. Let's see images. Oh, here we go. Here it is. That's Charleston's, El Paso Walmart's. New Zealand's. God, they've all got manifestos. Isn't that crazy, man? Buffalo's not up here, man. Everyone else's is. Oregon's, mosques, New Zealand's. Dude, all of them. If you type in manifesto shooter, all these manifestos pop up. Political reasons, white genocide. I can't find it. It's erased from the internet. It's been cleansed from the internet. So there's conflicting reports whether or not the gunman is dead or whether or not he's in custody. And the police are being very tight-lipped about the whole thing. It's almost like it's a false flag situation. You know? Let me tell you something. I like to get ahead of these things when they happen. And if I want to get ahead of a mass shooting, I will snort only half a line of ultra-potent super male vitality. And, I will wait at least 5, possibly 6 entire seconds before I go ahead and snort that second line of ultra potent super male vitality. Because, once I chop out a line of that and snort it up, I will only snort half a line of ultra potent super male vitality in the morning because it is so ultra potent. It is so ultra potent. That is all I will snort, is only half a line of ultra potent super male vitality. You're at the Springs? Oh. Ooh. Oh, cool. Okay, cool, man. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate that. Okay. Yes, I promise. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay. Well, So I just got invited to a party, and it's like I gotta go, man. It's like this party, man. So my mom's gonna be pissed, man. She's gonna be pissed. Mom,
Yes.
I just got invited to a party right now.
You want to
I got invited to a party.
invite to a party?
Yeah.
I
So
just put the dinner in the oven.
I know.
You're gonna have to have dinner first. I'm not throwing it out.
It's a barbecue.
Well, what am I supposed to do then?
You know, it's like you. What am I supposed to
You
do?
don't know what I went through trying to find those damn things.
All right, I'll just call him and tell him I can't make it right now. My mother cooked dinner and she will not allow me to leave right now. But I want to come by. How long are you going to be there for? How long? You been there all day? Oh, no? Oh, you just got there. Oh, no shit, bro. Well, hey, listen, bro. If I can't make it over there in time and you leave, why don't you come by here on your way out? Okay. Hey, Billy. It's good. I've made a whole bunch of catfish holes in the creek. Yeah, dude, you got to see what I did with that fenced-in area where. Nope. Not at all. No. Okay. Thank you for being concerned. It wasn't us. I didn't even see that. Yeah. Okay, I'll try to get over there. Love you too. Yeah. He's funny. Bye. Bye. Dude, my buddy Billy's in the background yelling at me. He's so fucking funny. Holy shit. Oh my god. He's like, we're in an undisclosed location. We're in a party in an undisclosed location. We can't tell you where it's at. My buddy Dave is like, dude, I already told him where we are. On a live show. Get your priorities straight, man. I need this show, man. My anxiety kicking in already, man. I'm going to read this to my mother. Mom,
Yes.
let me tell you what someone just said. Because I said I was going to leave. I'm on a live stream, right? And I said I was going to leave and go to this party. And they said, you can't just dump us on a live show. Get your priorities straight, man. I need this show, man. My anxiety's kicking in already. Reaching for my volume, man. My volume. Dude, do they even make Valium still? Volume. Dude, was I gonna do a dabby dab? Was it dabbaroo dabsity dab time? We're gonna do a dabby? Getting all dabby with it? What are we dabbing? Why are we dabbing it? What are you gonna do a dabby? Why are you dabbing? Little dabby. Where's my beasley? Why beasley? My beasley. What? Is it little beasley? He's a paid actor who plays on the weak, preys on the weak, and makes false and malicious statements like the Sandy Hook shooting. Oh, yeah, Alex Young, let me tell you. I will only snort half a line of Super Male Vitality before talking about a mass shooting. Because it is so ultra potent. Why you beesling, little beesling all day. What happened?
Goddamn oven went to 480 instead of 400 and I burned them.
Oh man.
All crust is burned.
Oh, I'm sorry. Had the oven on the wrong temperature and burned it. Well, I'm sure they are because it was hotter, right?
I don't know if the inside got cooked, the outside got burned.
Well, yeah, but you'll know when you cut into it. You're fine, I'm sure.
I'm so upset.
I know. I can tell. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can believe that Alex Jones crap. It's just such a hoot, you know? He's so funny. You can't take him seriously, you know? Cheers, SGNI. All right, cheers. Oh, that is tasty. Perfect temp. I bet you it's blackened. It's probably awesome. I'll go check it. She's like, it's fine. One follower this person has, Christina Glenn. I will follow you, Christina. Because you only have one follower. Wow. I don't know really, but I'm gonna go check. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the hour. I love you guys. I'll see you tonight. Take care. Enjoy your the rest of your afternoons, evenings, wherever you may be. Bye, y'all. Oh yeah, and I am on Twitter. I'm at Nate's Garden Show. Go ahead and download the app, man, or just go to twitter.com on a computer or on your smart televisions. Go to Twitter, on a browser at Twitter at Nate's Garden Show. Retweet me, man. Go have fun.